Hey there, green thumbs! Did you know that some of the most successful gardeners use secret hacks to grow bigger, healthier, and more abundant crops? Today, I'm revealing 20 genius gardening hacks that will transform your garden and boost your harvest like never before. Stick around because number 7 will blow your mind. Let's talk about coffee. Those used coffee grounds are like magic for your garden. They're packed with nitrogen, which is like a superfood for your plants. Just sprinkle a handful around the base of your plants and gently work it into the soil. A light sprinkle every couple of weeks is all you need to give your garden that extra boost. Trust me, your plants will thank you for it. Now, let's talk about another kitchen staple that doubles as a gardening secret weapon: eggshells. They're like a natural calcium supplement for your soil, preventing blossom end rot and keeping your plants healthy. Just save up those eggshells, crush them up, and mix them into the soil around your plants. It's that simple, and it makes a world of difference. We all need a vacation now and then, right? Whether it's a weekend getaway or a long, relaxing holiday, taking a break is essential for our well-being. But who's going to water the garden while you're gone? Leaving your plants unattended can lead to dry soil and wilting leaves, which is the last thing you want to come back to. Don't worry, I've got you covered with this super simple, practically free DIY self-watering system. It's easy to set up and ensures your plants stay hydrated. Grab an empty plastic bottle, any size will do, but larger bottles work best for bigger plants. Poke a few small holes in the cap, just enough to let water drip out slowly. Bury it upside down in the soil near your plants, making sure it's secure and won't tip over. Then fill it with water. You can even add a bit of liquid fertilizer to give your plants an extra boost. The water will slowly seep out, keeping the soil moist while you're off enjoying yourself. This way, you can have peace of mind knowing your garden is taken care of, and you can truly relax on your vacation. Just like people, some plants are just better together. That's where companion planting comes in, pairing up plants that help each other thrive. One of my favorite pairings is basil and tomatoes. Basil repels insects and enhances the flavor of tomatoes. There are tons of other great companion planting combinations out there, like carrots and onions or marigolds and just about anything. Your garden will be happier and healthier for it. Those banana peels you usually toss in the trash? They're loaded with potassium, essential for flower and fruit production. Chop them up or bury them a few inches deep in the soil around your plants. It's a great way to reduce waste and give your plants a natural boost. Let's talk about a little secret weapon that's been a gardener's best friend for generations: Epsom salt. Epsom salt is full of magnesium and sulfur, essential for healthy plant growth. Mix a tablespoon of Epsom salt with a gallon of water and give your plants a good spray. Do this once a month and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Your garden will be the envy of the neighborhood. Remember when I said hack number 7 would blow your mind? This one is a game changer, especially for those of us who live in areas with unpredictable weather. Simply cut the bottom off a gallon milk jug and place it over your tender young plants. You've created a mini greenhouse that protects them from frost, wind, and critters. It's a win for your garden and a win for the environment. Let's face it, weeds are the uninvited guests of the gardening world. But before you reach for those harsh chemical weed killers, let me introduce you to a gentler, more natural solution: vinegar. Mix equal parts white vinegar, water, and a splash of dish soap. Put it in a spray bottle and apply it directly to those pesky weeds. It's like magic, but without the harsh chemicals. For all you potato lovers out there, try building a potato tower. It's easier than you might think. Use straw bales, wire mesh, or even old tires stacked on top of each other. Plant your seed potatoes in layers as the tower grows, and you'll be amazed at how many potatoes you can harvest from a small space. Cinnamon. It's not just for sprinkling on your morning toast. This versatile spice is also a secret weapon in the gardener's arsenal, especially when it comes to combating fungal diseases. Just sprinkle a light dusting of cinnamon on the soil around your seedlings, and it acts as a natural fungicide. It's like giving your seedlings a little protective shield, and it costs a fraction of what you'd spend on commercial fungicides. Who doesn't love a juicy homegrown tomato? You can make your tomatoes taste even sweeter with baking soda. It helps to neutralize the acidity in the soil, creating the perfect environment for those sweet, delicious tomatoes to flourish. Just sprinkle a small amount of baking soda around the base of your tomato plants every few weeks. Pests. They're the bane of every gardener's existence. But before you reach for those toxic chemical pesticides, let me introduce you to a natural solution. Garlic and chili pepper spray. Blend a few cloves of garlic and a couple of chili peppers with water, strain the mixture, and pour it into a spray bottle. Mist your plants with this potent potion every few days and watch those pests disappear. Weeding, it's the never-ending battle of the gardening world, but don't despair. I've got a secret weapon that's probably sitting in your recycling bin right now. Newspaper. Simply layer a few sheets of newspaper around your plants, overlapping the edges to prevent those sneaky weeds from finding a way through. Cover the newspaper with mulch, and you've created a formidable barrier that blocks sunlight, preventing weed seeds from germinating. Compost. It's the black gold of the gardening world. But did you know that you can take your composting game to the next level by brewing up a batch of compost tea? Fill a bucket with water, add your finished compost, and let it steep for a few days, stirring occasionally. Strain the liquid and use it to water your plants. Your plants will be healthier and more productive than ever before. We all love getting our hands dirty in the garden, but let's be honest, those fingernails can take a beating. Before you head out to the garden, grab a bar of soap and scratch it with your fingernails. When you're finished gardening, simply wash your hands with soap and water and voila, clean nails. Marigolds. Those cheerful, brightly colored flowers are a staple in many gardens. But did you know that marigolds are more than just a pretty face? They're also a powerful ally in the fight against garden pests. Planting marigolds among your vegetables and flowers is like creating a natural force field that keeps those unwanted critters at bay. Water is life, especially in the garden. Enter the rain barrel, a simple yet ingenious invention that allows you to capture rainwater and put it to good use in your garden. Simply place a barrel under a downspout and watch it fill up with free water every time it rains. Not only does using rainwater reduce your water bill, but it's also better for your plants. Birds. They're nature's little helpers, flitting from plant to plant, bringing life and vibrancy to your garden. They play a crucial role in pollinating flowers and feasting on insects, which helps maintain the ecological balance. Attracting birds to your garden is like having a team of tiny gardeners working tirelessly to keep your plants healthy and pest-free. These feathered friends not only add beauty, but also contribute to the well-being of your garden. You can easily create your own bird feeder using simple materials you probably already have around the house. A DIY bird feeder can be made from items like old bottles, milk cartons, or even pine cones coated with peanut butter and birdseed. Watch as birds flock to your yard, filling the air with their cheerful songs and helping to keep your garden healthy and thriving. Their presence not only enhances the aesthetic appeal, but also ensures a robust and flourishing garden ecosystem. Gardening is all about maximizing space and making the most of what you have. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a tiny urban plot, the principles remain the same. Efficient use of space is key to a thriving garden. When it comes to growing vining plants, one of the best ways to save space and increase yields is by providing them with a sturdy support system, a trellis. Trellises are not just practical, they are essential for vertical gardening. They provide vertical growing space for your vining plants, allowing them to climb skyward. This method is particularly useful for plants like cucumbers, beans, and peas, which naturally want to grow upwards. By using a trellis, you can make the most of your garden's vertical space, freeing up ground space for other plants. This not only saves valuable garden space, but it also improves air circulation around the plants, which is crucial for their health. Better air circulation helps to reduce the risk of diseases, keeping your plants healthy and productive. So, if you're looking to reach new heights in your gardening efforts, consider adding a trellis to your garden setup. It's a simple addition that can make a big difference. We all know that plants need nutrients to thrive, and one of the best ways to provide those essential nutrients is through fertilization. Fish emulsion, a fertilizer made from fish, is like liquid gold for your garden. It's packed with nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the three essential nutrients that plants need for healthy growth and abundant harvest.
Now, as much as we love welcoming life into our gardens, there are times when some guests, like pesky insects, just don't spark joy. But fear not, my friends, because we can gently guide them elsewhere with a natural, homemade pest repellent. For this, we'll need a few simple ingredients that already bring a zing to our kitchens: garlic and onion. These pungent heroes are not only delicious in our dishes, but also work wonders in deterring unwanted insects from our precious plants. Simply take a few cloves of garlic and a small onion, roughly chop them, and add them to a pot of water. Bring this mixture to a boil, then let it simmer for about 15 minutes, allowing the aroma and essence of the garlic and onion to infuse the water. Once cooled, strain the mixture into a spray bottle. And there you have it, your very own natural pest repellent, ready to protect your garden with a gentle but effective shield. Remember, just like we treat our belongings with care when tidying, we want to treat our gardens and the creatures that visit them with respect. This natural repellent helps us maintain a harmonious balance, keeping our plants healthy and happy without resorting to harsh chemicals. Spray this concoction around your plants and feel the satisfaction of knowing you're protecting your garden in a way that sparks joy for both you and the environment. Just as we cherish and care for our belongings, we must also cherish and care for the very foundation of our garden, the soil. And what better way to show our love than by tucking it in with a cozy blanket of mulch? Mulch, my friends, is a gardener's best friend. It's like a warm hug for your soil, locking in moisture, suppressing pesky weeds, and enriching the earth as it decomposes. Think of it as the KonMari method for your garden beds, creating a calm and orderly environment where your plants can truly thrive. The beauty of mulch lies in its simplicity. You can use readily available materials like straw, leaves, or even grass clippings from your lawn. Each material brings its own unique benefits, adding a touch of mindful intention to your gardening practice. As you spread the mulch around your plants, visualize it as a protective layer, shielding the soil from the harsh elements and nurturing the life within. Remember, a well-mulched garden is a happy garden, and a happy garden sparks joy. Now, some of you might be thinking, Marie, I adore the idea of a thriving garden, but my space is limited. Fear not, my friends, for even the smallest of spaces can be transformed into a vertical oasis. Just as we find creative storage solutions to maximize space in our homes, we can apply the same principles to our gardens. Vertical gardening is all about embracing the art of possibility, proving that even a small balcony or a sunny wall can be home to a flourishing garden. Picture this: lush vines cascading down a trellis, vibrant strawberries tumbling from hanging baskets, or a colorful herb garden spiraling upwards on a repurposed pallet. The possibilities are as limitless as your imagination. Vertical gardening not only maximizes space, but also adds a touch of visual delight to your surroundings. It's about creating a sense of harmony and balance, transforming ordinary spaces into extraordinary displays of nature's beauty. So, embrace the joy of vertical gardening and watch as your garden reaches new heights. Just as we use natural cleaning solutions to care for our homes, we can also turn to nature's pantry to protect our plants from common ailments like powdery mildew. And the star of this natural remedy is none other than the humble baking soda. Baking soda, a staple in many kitchens, possesses gentle yet effective antifungal properties that can help keep powdery mildew at bay. Creating this simple solution is as easy as a gentle breeze. Simply mix 1 teaspoon of baking soda with a quart of water, ensuring it's thoroughly dissolved. Pour the solution into a spray bottle, and there you have it, a natural, non-toxic fungicide that sparks joy for both you and your plants. As you mist your plants with this gentle solution, visualize it as a soothing balm, protecting them from harm and promoting healthy growth. Remember, a healthy garden is a happy garden, and a happy garden sparks joy. Just as we cherish and appreciate the simple gifts in life, we can also learn to cherish and utilize the natural resources available to us. And what better way to nourish our gardens than with the gift of rainwater? Rainwater, my friends, is liquid gold for your plants. It's naturally soft, free from harsh chemicals found in tap water, and packed with essential nutrients that your plants will absolutely adore. Collecting rainwater is a simple yet profound act of gratitude for nature's abundance. A rain barrel, strategically placed beneath a downspout, can collect gallons of this precious resource, ready to quench the thirst of your thirsty plants. Imagine the satisfaction of knowing that you're not only conserving water, but also providing your garden with the purest form of nourishment. As you water your plants with this liquid gold, feel a sense of connection to the natural world and the joy of sustainable living. Just as we gently wash away dirt and grime to restore our belongings to their former glory, we can also use a gentle approach to deter aphids from our precious plants. And the secret ingredient for this gentle eviction is something you likely already have in your kitchen: dish soap. Aphids, those tiny sap-sucking insects, can wreak havoc on our plants. But fear not, because a simple solution of dish soap and water can send them packing. Mix a few drops of gentle dish soap with water in a spray bottle, ensuring it's well combined. Now, gently mist your plants, focusing on the undersides of leaves where aphids love to congregate. The soap disrupts the aphids' protective coating, sending them on their way without harming your plants or beneficial insects. Remember, a little bit of gentle persuasion goes a long way in maintaining a harmonious balance in your garden. Just as we find joy in decluttering and creating space within our homes, we can also find joy in creating portable green spaces that can thrive in any environment. And that's where the magic of grow bags comes in. Grow bags are like little pockets of gardening joy, perfect for small balconies, patios, or even indoors near a sunny window. These fabric pots are lightweight, affordable, and allow for excellent drainage, making them ideal for growing a variety of plants, especially root crops like carrots and potatoes. Imagine the satisfaction of harvesting your own fresh produce from a garden that fits perfectly within your space. Grow bags offer a sense of freedom and flexibility, allowing you to move your garden around with ease and create a green oasis wherever you go. So, embrace the versatility of grow bags and experience the joy of gardening no matter where you live. Just as we find creative ways to repurpose and give new life to items in our homes, we can also find ingenious ways to repurpose resources from other areas of our lives to benefit our gardens. And one such hidden gem lies within our aquariums: fish tank water. Now you might be thinking, fish tank water? In my garden? Trust me, my friends, this is liquid gold for your plants. Fish tank water is rich in beneficial bacteria and nutrients that act as a natural fertilizer, promoting healthy growth and vibrant blooms. The next time you clean your fish tank, instead of discarding the water, think of it as a nourishing elixir for your garden. Use it to water your plants, and watch as they soak up the goodness, rewarding you with lush foliage and bountiful harvests. It's a beautiful cycle of sustainability, reminding us that everything is interconnected and can spark joy in unexpected ways. Which of these hacks are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more gardening tips and tricks. And hey, if you found this video helpful, share it with your fellow gardeners. Thanks for watching. And remember, with these 20 genius hacks, your garden will be the envy of the neighborhood. Happy gardening, and I'll see you in the next video.